Now the Georgia Bulldog. Here's Nick Chubb. And he'll move this ahead for about 4 yards. Kevin Winston is there on the tackle.
It's now 7-6 at the 45-yard line.
Ball placed at the 45 for 2nd and 5. He'll go play action with Stroud. Forced to his right. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete. Jaden Higgins, the intended receiver. Now it's going to be 3rd down.
This offense is doing everything they can to quiet this crowd, and even though they missed on that long attempt, at least it sets the tone that they're going to continue to attack. If they can come up with a completion on one of those downfield passes, it's going to go a long way to settling themselves into this game.
3rd and 6.
On the quick, right? Tony.
Tight end going in motion here. From the gun, here's Stroud. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They'll give this to Mixon, running right, and he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the Titans' 28-yard line.
Again, they'll give it to Mixon. And he's going to wind up losing yardage here, and that will take us to the end of the opening quarter of play. It's Texans football. Quarter number 2 begins as they've got it with a tough 3rd and 15 in front of them. Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw it. And he's going to go down. It's a sack. Let's see.
Nigga couldn't have thought he was talking to me.
Look at hot.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there. They're just trying to extend the lead here, and this is definitely one they're going to want to have back.
On 1st down, Tagovailoa to the right side, that's St. Brown. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
13 yards on the play. That's good for a Titans 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Solo left Zion.
On 1st and 10, here's Tua. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. Tua will get this one out wide to Tyreek. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
And the Titans 1st down.
21G,
First
21G.
and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Hey, 21T8.
Tua to throw again. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
It's now second and 10.
Go ahead. Solo left Zion. Solo left Zion. 20, TX. Hey.
Throwing again, it's Tua. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down.
Third down and 10.
It's it. Let's go. Hey, low. Hey.
Again, it's Tua. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he is out of bounds down at the 21. They get 18 on the pitch and catch. First down for Tennessee.
It's safe. Go ahead. 18. Wait. Take. Turbo 1, high. Out.
They'll run it with Tony Pollard. And boy, tough to bring down there. Fighting forward for a gain of 7.
So I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical gain here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
From the gun, here's Tua. The second down throw is incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
Long. 8. 21G. Out.
Tua now on third down. That'll be caught. It's Jalen Wright. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. And that is going to set up an interesting fourth down decision.
All right, fellas. Listen up. Corner, long.
So, 2 minutes to play in a back-and-forth first half. We're back to Nashville in a moment. The field goal unit staying put. They're going to line up and go for this on fourth down. Here's a timeout, Houston. That's their second, as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down is looming.
Hey. 20, TX.
They snap it to Tua. Safe grab. Touchdown Titans. It's his third touchdown catch this year. Now it's York for the PAT. His kick is good. And the Titans will even the score. It's now 21-all. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. On first and 10, here's Stroud. He'll air one out for Higgins. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete.
I'll tell you what, Mike, with this guy's speed, he's not an easy target to overthrow, so that's one of those where they're telling this quarterback, throw it with everything you got. Just lay it out there. And more times than not, he's going to run under it, but in this case, just a little bit too much on it. He winds up overshooting his man.
There he goes again. And he will score again. Joe Mixon. Touchdown, Texans. This is quickly turning into a virtuoso performance. 4 first-half touchdowns. Fairbairn able to add the extra point, and the Texans go up by 7, 28-21. And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Ready. Out. Solo left Zion. Solo, let's go. Solo left Zion. Hey, turbo one.
Now first down throw for Tua. He connects with St. Brown. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Hey, 21, T. Hey. Whoa. Out.
Now it's Tua. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
Here's Tua now on second down. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Texans going to use the last of their timeouts here. Talk things over before third down.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
20, TX. Hey, corner, long. Out.
Third and long. Here's Tua. Rolling right. And that is incomplete.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on third down. It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up fourth down.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line.
Look at hot. 18. What's up? 11.
On first down, it's Stroud. going up top. And this will be incomplete.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends it up being a wasted down.
Here's a timeout, Tennessee. It'll be their second as the clock stops with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. They send the tight end in motion.
Hey, south. Hey.
On second down, Stroud. He throws right side down the field, and it is brought in. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25. A big play at a critical juncture in this game. A gain of 57 yards. Slot man going to move in motion left. Throwing on second down. Stroud. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Nico Collins was the intended receiver there. And it's going to bring up a third down. Higgins sent in motion. They try to work the screen with Mixon. Searching for some kind of seam to go forward. It's not there. They get him behind the line. Fourth down coming up.
Well, when you call a screenplay, of course, you're looking to catch the defense off guard and pick up a chunk play. You're not thinking you're actually going to find yourself going backwards. But that's exactly the case here, and really nice job by the defense sniffing that one out. And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well, you're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
Very little time remaining in this first half as this kick is away. The return starts from the 5. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start.
At their own 20-yard line.
Solo left Zion. What he did?
On first down, here's Tagovailoa to throw. Oh, he did all he could to get away, but they're going to catch up to him. It is a big loss. Daniil Hunter, he's able to get to the quarterback for the second time here in this first half. Now, this is a surprise. Right out of the locker room, they'll try the onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Pretty bold call right there, but what you're looking for out of the locker room is just a spark of some sort. They thought they could get it on their special teams. They don't. Now they put their defense in a tough spot, trying to not allow them to extend this lead.
Toss play, running left, it's Mixon. And he will not be able to turn upfield. They'll drop him behind the line.
The tackle made back at the 47-yard line.
Look the hot.
Here's a give up the middle to Mixon. It'll take this ahead for a gain of about 5, and here comes third down.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 8.
Hold 18. That's it. Look to hot. Look to hot.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. And that is incomplete.
And barring an aggressive decision here on 4th down, it just seemed like a really wasted possession to go 3 and out, not able to pick up a single first down. Not only do you not able to gain any field position advantage, it really takes a lot of the wind out of your sails as you find yourself jogging off the field and the punt team coming on.
18. That's it. Hey, uno more. Why, Tony? Hey, uno. 11.
On 4th down, Stroud. That is caught. Finding Higgins. He's going to have a Texans first down. They come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving and then some. That one, take it in, middle of the end zone. Nico Collins. Touchdown, Houston. His 6th touchdown now for the season. Fairbairn good on the point after. And the Texans will extend this 3rd quarter lead. And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it up. That one's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Hey, that's it. 18. Okay.
Zone read, it's a give to Wright. And he'll get this past the 25, out to the 27. A pickup of 7.
7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming.
7-yard line.
Yeah, hit it. All right, go ahead. Go. Turbo 1, high.
Over the middle, caught by Tyreek. And a big strike for good yardage there, all the way up to midfield.
First down.
Hey.
1st and 10 at
Solo
the
left side.
50-yard
Yeah.
line.
Let's go.
2 and out on 1st down. He's going to air this one out, looking for Hill. They're going to take possession here just shy of the 20. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10.
Here we go. Let's go.
Schultz, the motion man.
Hey.
They'll run out of the gun with Mixon. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. From the 21, here's 2nd and 8. From the gun, here's Stroud. He'll get that out to Mixon. He's going to have a 1st down. He's forced out. Nice pickup of 9.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get him the ball, pick up the 1st down.
And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's 2nd down.
11.
Off the play fake. Here's Stroud. under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
Just not a lot of plays on that call sheet for the offensive coordinator for 3rd and a mile. So that's a huge sack there that they took on 2nd down. And barring something dramatic happening here, it might have just killed any chance of extending this drive.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. To throw, it's Stroud. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation. And for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
And this is a pretty good result. That kick will head out of bounds. On 1st down, Tagovailoa. This throw inside is caught by Hill. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line.
It's a gain of 23 yards. That's good for a Titans 1st down.
All right, go ahead, go.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Tua. Open man downfield, Tyreek Hill. And he will score. Tyreek Hill. Touchdown, Tennessee.
That was a big-time answer by this offense, and they really needed him. In this game, it looked like it was starting to get away, didn't it, Mike? I mean, now it's up to their defense. Can they get a stop of their own so they can get their offense back out there, get the ball back, and try to build off this last drive? Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
Higgins sent in motion. A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And he'll be out of bounds. A pickup, though, of 6.
Not every pass has to be thrown downfield. You can rely on the run after catch, especially a big body like this tight end. Get the ball in his hands early and let him pick up the rest after the catch.
Quick throw on the uphill is batted away. That is incomplete. It's a good job of recognition by the defense, and it's going to bring up 3rd down.
And the defender does such a good job, Mike, not only putting himself in position to make the play, but how often do we see guys that are there and they just can't quite make it? In this case, he's there, knocks the ball down, really nice play.
Why, Tony?
Left side, it's complete.
That's why you on my dick.
20 on the connection. It's good for a Texans 1st down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. If he gets a yard out of that one, it's 2nd down.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 37-yard line.
Throwing from the pistol, Stroud. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down. Higgins sent in motion. The give to Mixon from out of the pistol. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this third quarter of play. So, no shortage of offense in this one as we end the third. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports.
All right. 18. What's that? Hey,
In motion now, it's Collins.
19 Texans.
A second down throw for Stroud. This one caught at the 4. To the goal line and in. Touchdown, Texans. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Stroud comes to the line. The Texans going for 2.
The Texans will line up for the two-point conversion.
Hey, south. Hey, uno Mars.
On the zone read, he'll keep it himself. And he will get in for the 2. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points. And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it up. This taken in at the 8-yard line. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10.
Hey, 21, turbo 1, hard.
To throw is Tua. It is caught left side by St. Brown. And he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. Here's 1st and 10.
That's another Titans first down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Now Tua. That one taken in by St. Brown. And he's going to be out of bounds at the 41.
10 more yards. That's another Titans first down.
All right, go.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Solo left Zion. Connor, long.
Tua to throw again. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and 3.
At the Texans' 34-yard line.
Long. 21G. Out.
Throwing again, it's Tua. And he finds Tyreek. And he gets marked out of bounds, but inside the 5-yard line. It is a big play. Tua to Tyreek. 31 yards.
First and goal at the 3-yard line.
Well, a chance to get right back in it here. First down and goal.
18. Set.
Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it, and he will take it in himself. Tua Tagovailoa. Touchdown, Titans. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the fourth quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
Out of the pistol, here's Tua. That is hot, and they get the 2-point conversion.
I know it sounds like I'm being biased, Mike, but I'm really not. Down here this close to the end zone, especially on 2-point tries, the size, the length, the athleticism, and matchups these tight ends can create, man, they are a tough handle, and it leads to 2 points. Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
Here we go. 18.
Running is Chubb. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up second down.
So when you're evaluating the impact of a team's run game, I think it's important at the end of the game to look back and say, okay, how many yards did they run for? But more importantly, when did those yards come? Did I run for those yards in the fourth quarter, which typically means I had to lead? That's the sign of a successful run game, as opposed to getting a lot of meaningless yards early in the game.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's second and inches.
18. Let's go.
Here's Mixon. And I don't think he got that wrapped up in the line of scrimmage, and now you're looking at third down.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on third down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
He'll go play action with Stroud. Open man, right side. He's got it. And he will not make it to the end zone, but he's down inside the 5-yard line. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 32 yards. So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. From the 1-yard line, first down and goal.
Here we go. Let's go.
They'll run here with Mixon. No, he's not going to get in. In fact, they've shoved him backwards. So, right out of the 2-minute break, we get a timeout used by the defense with 1:56 to go.
Oh, okay.
Again, it'll be Mixon. And that play took a little long to develop. They stop him for no gain at the 4. And quickly, the clock stops again. Defense taking the timeout. 1:54 to go. You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's third down. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Touchdown, Houston. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His first NFL touchdown. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
That is incomplete, and the 2-point conversion is unsuccessful. And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it up. This taken at the 5. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line. This is 1st and 10.
Hey, 21. Hey.
They'll drop to throw. Moving outside the pocket. And he can hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Hey, get set. All right, go ahead. Go. Ready. 20, TX. Corner, long. 21G. Out.
Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. Gonna need a big play now. 3rd down and long.
Brings up 3rd down.
Hey. Long. Hey. Out.
A shotgun snap for Tua. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked up by Gilly Ringo.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Give, running right. It is Mixon. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on 1st down. Come to the line now on 2nd and 2. There's a give, running left with Mixon. And he'll get a couple of yards, and that's good enough for the 1st down.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short. Play action pass. You can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the 1st down.
Flush to his right. That's to the end zone, but it is incomplete.
And while he didn't connect for the touchdown, what I really liked, Mike, was that he kept his eyes downfield as he left the pocket. Once he saw something that he did like, he ripped it without hesitation. They just got to find a way to get on the same page in these scramble drill moments.
That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
And with nothing open, he might have been better off just trying to see if he can make something happen with his legs, but the way this defense is flying around, I'm not sure there was a play to be made either way.
This one just too far for the receiver. Out in front of him. That one falls incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with the lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
All right. 18. What's that?
On 4th down, Stroud. That's going to be caught. Oh, he's going to be very close. It depends on the mark, but he is short. They've held him on 4th down. What a stand.
All right, Mike, so think back to earlier in this game. The coach decides to be aggressive. He's successful on fourth down. He decides to do it again. This time, the defense has other ideas and comes up with a huge fourth down stop.
Here is 1st and 10.
Solo left side. Ready. Ready, team. Let's go. Watson, Oscar. Let's do this, offense.
His own end zone, it's Tua. Looking for his tight end on the corner route. He's got it. A gain of 14. Good for a quick first down.
1st and 10.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all of that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his head comes around? If the ball's thrown too early, the receiver's not ready. If the ball's thrown too late, that's when disaster strikes.
Moving to his right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
Ready. Hey, 20, TX.
From the gun, here's Tua. To the right side here, pass is caught. And mark him down up beyond the 30. So it's a win for the visiting Texans. They get the victory away from home in the division. So valuable. And they'll get another shot in their place next time later in the season. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so long, everyone.
Act your age, ain't just the barbers where you catch a fade. Face covered, cutting through your garden like a masquerade. Before I catch your Ella, catch a plane. I probably f*** you before I f*** your chain. Switch it up, it's rap, pixie dust. Money ain't to us, broski went and you better fix her up. I just bought a crib to a chick, she got the biggest. And when I saw your sister rat with the fishing hook, listen up, I've had a hit the cup, so if I swing my fist, you going in, so wish me luck. Boy, if you ain't talking paper, I'm a I tell Shorty spin around and watch it. Every time I hit the stage, I make it. Yeah, I just pull up to the crib and then I
Madden26.